So the Day of the Dungeon Master event returns. Now this will be my first time participating with it on my bard, as it was never available while this class was out. So we head to Portobello DaVinci, we pick up his golden quest here, speak with Flabbergast in the Burrow Dawn Inn. So once we've accepted that, we can interact with this table here, and we get a cutscene, and we load up a new zone. Many of you won't have seen this before, but it's still the same old zone. Nothing much reworked here at all. Perhaps a touch on the graphics here or there. A whole bunch of these different guys here. We do have our appointment vendor here. So with this event, we'll be still obtaining our tokens of participation, challenge, and achievement. Once you complete the 14th day of this event, you will obtain a token of achievement with these rewards. And then with the challenge tokens, you'll obtain them from the 14th day onwards. So the 15th day, 16th, all the way to the 21st day, and you can get a total of 7 of these challenge tokens. That's 2 legendary insignia packs, and then you can save them for the next event. And you can see these tokens don't expire. We already have 9 from the previous event like this. Very good event system to essentially get some good rewards for character progression. But you can see right now we're basically a miniature. We have this support under our feet. We don't walk around, we just slide, and we can go and speak to Flabbergast. He gives us a quest. I assume he's just going to give us an introduction to the entirety of this area, and he gives us the quest, Welcome to the Day of the Dungeon Master, where we have to go and complete one activity. So if we want to complete, let's say, this activity, we'll pick up that repeatable quest where we have to complete essentially this race. We have to go and signal we're ready by just heading over to this area, and we can press F, and then you just have to wait while you cast that essentially, and then you just gotta wait around for your race to activate. However, if nobody's gonna start that race, which it seems evident for me, we can head over to, let's say, this one here, and we're gonna go and complete this challenge. However, somebody's already doing it, well, you also can't go and do that. So I'm gonna head over to this one here. We'll accept that quest, and then you enter through the gate, and we're in this little arena, and essentially we just have to avoid these falling stones. Just avoiding all of these small red areas as the rocks fall, and our last volley, and that should be the thing complete. And there we go, you get popped back out and you finish the quest. You can see we don't actually obtain anything for the quest, but essentially that's it done for 4 minutes. You can go back if you really want to, but there doesn't seem any incentive to do that, as we can go and head back. You won't be able to mount up, so we may as well use our speed boon here. And you can see we've completed that, so now we have to speak to this guy, one of them here, the Trial of the Traps intern. We speak to him, and it wants us to queue up to the event, the Trial of the Traps. So we'll go and join the selected queue. We'll just have to wait for that to pop with a bunch of public folks. And that pops, we'll accept, and we enter into the Trial of the Traps. We have these little doorways that you interact with. We get some cutscene here, and I guess we have a bunch of enemies. Now, how you fight is you simply fight as normal. Again, just having traps here, we can jump over all of them. We get some more enemies here. Try not to fall in the traps. They generally hurt you quite a lot. And here we get our little mini boss, I guess. Ouch, they hurt. Where's the healer? It is a dungeon, so just beware that these guys will hit you a little bit harder than just when you're in solo content. Interact with our door, that disappears. And watch out for the big rolling dice. Get tucked in these corners. Kill these NPCs. Or these monsters, and it seems more and more of those dice are going to continue rolling, so just make sure to go and follow them down the line. That ally should get him there, and tuck in here. We go follow the next dice, we get to the end of the room, and we can tuck in here, and we have a bunch of ads, and I assume we get to the mini boss at the end here. Interact with the door, and we party up. Again, a cutscene we can just skip there, and we just have to beat up this Drider. The boss fight shouldn't be too complex, not many mechanics at all. Just again, watch out for the red areas. They're always going to hit harder than normal. She does have this rune ability with the ground and having a buff on her, but if you have enough damage, that shouldn't be an issue. With that complete, we have to continue on a little way through this arena of traps, or the corridor of traps, and we get to our final boss room with our giant beholder. You will have some pretty cool narration in this dungeon itself. You'll have your dungeon master. If you've ever played D&D, you will just give those voice acting. That's that guy just there. That's the mini dungeon complete. We should get another cutscene here, and we get our results and are in no chest since they have removed the rewards from this event. But that completes the mini dungeon. Then every week we're going to get a new mini dungeon. And with that complete, you head back to Mr. Flabbergast, you hand in that, and you can see it gives us the Cobalt Hide Cache, which is going to give us, automatically opening it, the tokens of participation. 2 per day. And that's it. That's your entire event. It does seem we can do some additional parts by heading over to this guy. We can get more cache of the kobolds. I don't believe it can obtain any more of the participation tokens, but let's have a quick look. We can queue up for Resman's game as our quest details. And here we have a new area. We'll speak to this guy. I remember doing this back in the past. We'll interact with this and we have to group up. We interact with the shrine, searching for some clues. We'll just continue on. We get to the cauldron with a witch. We speak to the witch. And we have to catch some chickens. When we caught enough chickens, we speak back to her. And that's that part done. We continue on this way. Get to this place here. We search for clues. Orcs and guards. Okay, here we go. They spawn in. We even have a mini boss at that. Let's get rid of him. And then the gates open up. Oh dear, we get a lot more ads. We can continue across these little bridges. There we go. We can interact with the next bridge. That's what your campfire looks like. You get some more ads here, even some dice ads. And some more ads just over here at the next bridge. We just continue around. And here we come to the ritual. We do have a chest here, which is odd, because I'm not sure we can get rewards. And then we have our mini boss, or we just have our boss. We go and we defeat the pit fiend, and there we go. We get our results, and no chest reward. Unfortunately, all we can do is leave. A little bit unsatisfying when you can't open a chest at the end of a dungeon. We speak back to the evaluator of games. It's apparently unlimited. We claim our cache and it just gives us a jadeite, but it does give us a bunch of rough astral diamonds, which isn't so bad since, yeah, we can definitely, I guess, farm a bit through that, but not exactly worth repeating in my opinion. We can see in our quest journal here all the different ones we have, and pretty much each of them gonna give us a cache of the kobolds. We can complete the foot race. We can complete game mastery challenge. We just have to collect these dice, destroy these dummies. Another 2 up on here. We can make our way across this little bridge up top here. We can get our last token here. That completes that quest. Again, we'll just head back, and that gives us another of those cache. But again, you can see that's a bunch of rough astral diamonds. This event's definitely going to be helpful to get your daily rough astral diamonds. You won't have to really do your random queues during this event if you can just keep getting those little challenges done. We can go speak to this guy and see what kind of challenge he gives us. We head in here, and I believe we just have to deal enough damage against all of these dummies. We have to try and attack all of the dummies. And that should go and complete, and we get exit out of here. Speak to the guy. There's really nothing to report, but we can keep doing that. And let's see this one over here. I believe we have to like stop the dice or something with control. We have the dice which is going to roll. We try it and I have to like stun it and knock it back. We should be able to have plenty of them here on the board. Just keep dazing the dice. Otherwise, if you don't control it, you can see it'll keep moving forward. We can just keep doing our duet as a daze, our lunge as a stun for a second, and it's collecting the results, and that's that complete. Obtaining another one of those caches, and you can see again just some bit of refinement and some bit of rough astral diamonds. Again, I don't recommend bothering repeating that all the time unless you're like a new player and you're a bit skint. Again, we can check what quests we have available to us. We do have this daily race quest, which is going to give us some rewards here, so we may as well try and complete that foot race. We can signal that we are ready for the race. But otherwise, there is the other one, the Portobello's Rock Falls, and we'll go and queue up to that and see what that's about. Okay, we have a race starting in 10 seconds, just over here. We should have enough time to accept essentially this mini dungeon once we complete the race. As long as we don't get hit by those traps. Bit of parkour, top, bit more damage, and a bit more, and we finish the race. There we go. That completes that quest and we can accept our instance. So this is a rock falls. Another mini dungeon. Interact with our door. You get another cutscene here. You can watch that if you wish. And we'll just skip that there and we have these enemies, these cultists. We just have to beat up a bunch of cultists and demons. Again, just watch out for those red areas. You can see it is a rock falls. We are getting a lot of these Balgora demons. Oh dear, they do hit pretty hard, especially with this scaling. We are scaled down, as you can see here, to 44,000 item level. Which just means our HP is lower and also our damage. And we are just closing those rifts. And we continue on, kill some more of these bad guys. We have to close 3 more rifts. Oh, we get wrecked. But that should be them pretty much all killed. But it appears we will be getting more ads so long as these rifts exist. We close that one there. We get to our final area and our boss fight. So we have Zephyr just here. He has a massive area. But with him defeated, we have just 2 more. This guy's calling for help, but nobody's paying attention. How do we kill these guys? They just keep spawning back when we kill them. Oh, Zephyr's back again. Good, they're picking me up. We killed the Balgora demon. He seemed to stay dead. Will you bloody pick each other up? Oh, the Shadow Demon's back. Keep spawning. Kill the Shadow Demon now. That kills that. And oh my god, that took... like we had to kill a whole bunch of those. And we get title, so on. We can see our damage board. And otherwise, still, again, no chest. And we just exit out of here. I believe I did that completely pointlessly. But we can head back to our evaluator here. Complete the race, which gives us another one of these, which gives us another Jadeite with another bunch of rough astral diamonds. Again, very good rough astral grind area. We do head back to the race coordinator to essentially claim our rewards, but they have removed the rewards from this campaign, so there's really nothing as rewarding here. Yeah, the only thing you can get is from this guy, which is refinement points and rough astral diamonds, and then the tokens. Again, looking at our quest journal, do we have anything? Yes, we could go do Resman's Marvelous Game again. We can repeat this over and over for the cash, but you can complete, I believe, your daily quests from this guy every day if you wanted to as well, for the extra bit of refinement points and the rough astral diamonds. But overall, that is the event. All 3 mini dungeons that we just went through. There should be new mini dungeons that we should gain access to over the weeks. Week 2 will be the Artificer's Workshop, and week 3 will be Strange Things at the Burrow Dawn Inn. Now, if you do want to get the older event rewards, you can go to the Wondrous Bazaar, and we should be able to see them here in the equipable section. You can get like your Watler Companion if you wanted. That's a lot of astral diamonds, 750k base value. You get your adorable pocket pet, which is a gamble, and I don't recommend running with this. You're better off with your Forger's Box or your Chain of Scales. And then you can get this fashion if you really wanted it, the intern stuff, and otherwise you can just get it for collections. You can get your Portobello's Wand of Sight and your Owlbear figurine. The Owlbear figurine only 100k astral diamonds, but again pretty useless with its 10-minute cooldown. Portobello's Wand is pretty much only a utility item for really no gain. And then there's the Vanity Pet, which is this little dice which will follow you around. Pretty neat. So again, I'd like to give a massive thank you to all of my channel members for helping me keep my channel going. And if I presented this well, consider leaving the video a like. And if you're new around here, consider subscribing. We'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.